everybody knows about Earth. This lad right here, this little ball. And you might know that Earth is round. That science tells us that we live on an orb-like planet. That this is wrong. That the Earth is flat. I've been researching. I've been learning about the ice walls, about Asgard, about the dragons. Did you know that the dragons won't come to Middle Earth where we reside because they're scared of the 5G and 4G networks? I didn't, but now I do, and now you know. This is going to be an exploration on Wikipedia, of course, to learn about flat Earth. So let's get into the story. Map drawn by Orlando Ferguson in 1893. Right there, you see this map. Who was Orlando Ferguson? He was a South Dakota resident best known for today's flat Earth map he created in 1893. The map was denoted and accepted by the Library of Congress. It looks like we live in like a little divot, and then this must be the ice wall. There's not a lot of information on him. It's because the government doesn't want you to know about flat Earth. He says that the sun was 30 miles in diameter and 3,000 miles away from Earth. Yeah, this is probably true. He also disputed the existence of gravity. Yeah, everyone knows gravity is fake. Anomalies and discrepancies. Extra fast stars. Yeah, that's a reason why gravity's fake. Velocity. See this chart? This teaches us how gravity's fake. You might know the acceleration expansion. That's when dark energy has been produced to explain this. Oh, they had to come up with the concept of dark energy. This isn't like Dark Samus. This isn't just like the final boss, dude. This is just something some scientist with a big wig said, yeah, dark energy. That's it. The surprising thing that we need to remember is that the U.S. Congress accepted it. See, America's not even in this. You think you live in America? You live in a simulation. You get in a plane, those are screens, dude. You get in there, that thing doesn't move. They just render around you. Simulation just changes your environment. It's all fake. Have you ever died in a plane crash? Didn't think so. They don't happen. Planes don't crash. This is a true. Yep. For young children who have not yet received information from the social environment, perception of the surroundings often lead to false conception, true conception, about the shape of the undergoing of the horizon. Many children think that the Earth ends and they can fall off. Yeah, dude, children's intuition is where it's at. I've always just thought, yeah, I'll jump over that way. This is where I went from a brainwashed individual right here to a knowledge individual, someone who understands. This modern flat Earth belief originated from English writer this guy in 1816 to 1848. And it was based on this experiment. Okay, let's learn about some experiments. The Earth, if it was curved, right, we should not see things. They always conclude that you would see like the Eiffel Tower if the curvature is right. So let me do a little bit of reading. I'll be right back with you guys, and I'll tell you what this means. You might be thinking, did Tyler just get a hat? Did he change clothes? Is this the same day? Is this a Wednesday? I did research. I learned about the canal. Those two homies, one of them was like, dude, flat Earth is real. The homie shows up, he's like, yeah, let me put a telescope on a boat. Boat flies away. I can see the boat forever. And then other homie who knew physics, but that's fake because we already established that if you're just a bigwig, you can come up with any concept you want. Anyways, he came in, he's like, dude, I bet you're wrong. Let's make a deal. And then he's like, yeah, you didn't calculate for refraction. You didn't do anything in regards to the atmosphere changes or the wind and a bunch of weird stuff. He just came up with excuses. Dude, all I know is he sat there, he put his telescope through his eye, 6 inches off the floor, perfectly fine. Man saw the boat, flat Earth is real. Science can't prove that wrong. If you see the boat, right, what's a curve? If you're right here and the boat's right there, you shouldn't see it, right? He saw it. Explain to me this. What science is going to prove what I can visually... My eyes, brother, peeled. Loses bet. The court says he has to pay up. Spawns a Flat Earth Society. I've done a little bit of research on Flat Earth Society. They're like the go-to. They're like they're the big boys in the spot. They're the top flat earthen organization. They have a website. How many round earth websites have you heard about? The mission of Flat Earth Society is to prompt and indicate, discuss flat earth theory as well as achieve flat earth literature. Discuss. I think they actually prove it. I bet you the flat earth is kind of like a spinning disc. Yeah, see, somebody's already created it. this thing is spinning, you know, and it comes to a point, and then like gravity, you know, everyone says gravity sucks us in. Gravity just sucks us down. And it's actually from the spinning force. You know, centrifugal force? That's a lie too. Science lied to us on that one. It's actually when it spins, it pulls us down. And by doing that, the Earth can stay stabilized within space and travel. So I know I talked a little bit about like TikTok and the map that floats around on there and Asgard and the dragons and stuff. This is the one I'm talking about. This right here is like, this is the map we go by. This is the real flat Earth map. This is the first thing I want to point out and why this is really true. Because most maps you're looking at America because we're like, yeah, we're big and strong, but this is a very not like America's the greatest country in the world, because it's not, right? We just all are. That's another thing about flat earthers. They're accepting. They accept the people around them, and they don't put anybody at the center. Except for this right here. That is the center. If you go to South America, there's actually a gate really close to the bottom. You don't want to go through this gate. I researched it. This one right here is very deadly. There's a lot of sea monsters down in this region. This is the main gate people travel through. Now, this one's heavily protected by North America. So you're trying to get through here, you have to get through the US government. That's really, really hard. We want to get here to the walls of Asgard. This was really cool. I saw a guy that he's planning a whole trip. He's got like 200 people on a ship. They're going to go up through this gate, and then they're going to go down south through Autumn, and then through the second dome, and then they're going to travel north. And apparently these seas are really treacherous. They're kind of on the outer rim, right? So like this is where bad things happen. But they're trying to make it to like Valkyrie and Odin. I think it'd be really cool to get a boat and explore some of these oceans together. And they got the scorched wastes, the frozen wastes, the abyssal ocean. Yeah, this is where you can actually fall off. You see those pictures of like people falling off? That's where these pictures came from. The safety of the ice walls goes away right here. The dragons are down this way. The 4G was bad enough that they stopped going here, but the 5G was bad enough that they stopped going here. And so it's like a really big thing. Like, you know, you gotta be careful, because if we go to 6G, we might really kick them out. You know, extinction is not good. If you're watching this on a phone and you're not on Wi-Fi, please get on Wi-Fi. Save the dragons. I'll put that upon us, our community. We're gonna start the Save the Dragons initiative right there, and we're gonna keep them. Maybe we'll get them back to Piata and Autumn and inside the Neptunian Ocean. They used to rule the Neptunian Ocean. I don't know if you've heard of the legend of Shlazdik, but Shlazdik was a really powerful dragon. He was like a pirate dragon. He was traveling between Aden and Jimina, just completely ruining ships and taking his treasure. And he took him up to Horus right here. See, this is Horus. And it's completely protected by walls, so it was a very easy spot for them to protect Shlazdik and his crew of venturing pirate dragons. And they didn't know Horus existed. Everyone didn't discover this. And his fall actually happened when both Aden and Jimina teamed up together and tracked him. They slowly tracked him and noticed that he was going north. And they're like, there's no way. He's not going to Asgard. He's not going to Atlantis. And they traversed these are actually the original paths that they traversed. And they were able to get through here. They got all of their citizens together and took down Shlazdik at Horus. It was a grand battle of flat Earth history. You actually can't look it up because it's been censored by the US government. It's very sad that piece of pirating history of Shlazdik and his pirating dragons has been lost to us. I think the last thing that we really need to do in this video to really prove the point that flat earthers have figured it out is an at-home experiment to prove the Earth is round. You and Bob, B.O.B., this guy's gonna teach us that the Earth is round. I think not. Watch the lunar eclipse. These homies want me to watch the lunar eclipse. There's no way I'm gonna remember the lunar eclipse is on March 14th, 2025. And by the way, when March 14th comes around, this is just gonna say March 2026. The lunar eclipse never happens. When's the last time you saw one? I've never seen one. All right, so take a trip to San Francisco. Yeah, like, I can't go there. I don't have money. You think I'm just going to take a trip to San Francisco? By the time that I have enough money or I want to do that, again, I'm going to forget. Watch the sunset lying down. Things you need, the ground and the horizon. But I don't have a horizon because I live by mountains. Shadow, games, and time zones. Thing you need to know. A 3D globe and soccer ball. Wait, this Earth is flat. They already disproved themselves. I saw a diagram of how flat Earth works. It's flat, and then there's like the sun and the moon, and they just go in circles. All right, ride a merry-go-round. Dude, they got rid of these. Why do you think you don't find these in parks anymore? It's all fake. They want me to build this. They wish for me to make one of these. If I did this with the materials I have, I would just crash. Travel to space? You think I'm gonna get in my little rocket ship and just dunk a basketball? Okay, the act of dunking basketball doesn't prove the Earth is. They want me to go touch grass. Well, guys, I'm gonna go dunk a basketball.